Hi, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Now Garland. From deep. The shot misses. Out to the wing. Here's Siakam. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
On the wing, Mitchell. Lobbed up there for Allen. LeVert kicks to Mobley. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Garland. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Cleveland ball.
Here's Mitchell driving in.
Well, there's just defensive chops by OG Anunoby. He says, I've got length, athletic ability, and a willingness to contest.
Here's Achua. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Allen left side. Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet, 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
The dunk by Achua.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Garland attacking. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, nice move by Darius Garland. What a quick first step. Go ahead, young sir.
And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
Achua, no good. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. Passes to Mobley. Garland against VanVleet. 4 on the shot clock. Allen finds LeVert. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Barnes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Mobley.
Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys. And you talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defensive versatility.
Now, here's Garland. Driving to the basket. Yep, that one goes. Garland's got his second bucket.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Here's VanVleet. Takes it out to Siakam. And again, Toronto no up. Cavaliers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Mitchell dishes to Garland. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. 1:09 left in the first quarter. Mitchell's shot is good.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Van Vliet looking around. And they recover it. Anunoby finds Barnes. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Outside Garland. Over to the left wing. Pass to LeVert. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Mitchell. And he... Oh!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Good if it goes. And no good in the last second attempt this time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And here is Van Vliet after Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep. Here's Anunoby. Here's Achua. Jared Allen grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading by 5. On the wing, Mitchell. Outside Garland. Mobley a screen on Van Vliet. There's Garland. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Barnes finds Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. Inside. It's stolen by Allen. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Mitchell outside. Back to Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. Mobley's got the lead up to 7 now for Cleveland. Offense has become a focal point in the NBA. We know that. And Doris, is there a place still in this league for defensive specialists?
Undoubtedly, Kevin. Look no further than the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. Gary Payton II played that role to a hilt. He made the difference between winning and losing when it mattered most. Elite perimeter defense is always in demand.
On the wing, Mitchell. Knocks it loose. Raptors trail by 7. And there's the pass to Achua. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Mitchell. Into the lane. It's good. Mitchell's got 6 points.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
Now, here's Garland. 7 points in the game. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop in the harm.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense looking to score off of that penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
The wide open look here for Garland. The long distance three is buried. Garland's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Cavs. And Van Vliet launches it from deep. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, Fred VanVleet says, I am coming right back at you with a three-pointer of my own.
Here's Mitchell. He takes it in. No good that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Siakam passes to Anunoby. The dunk by Achua.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
1:05 left to play here in the second quarter. To the inside. Mobley kicks to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. But tried by Mobley.
My goodness, Evan Mobley on his way to the cup. Look out.
Van Vliet against Garland. And it's sent back by Allen. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
Do you not love that by any means necessary attitude from Jared Allen, able to finish through the contact?
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Now here's Porter. And the three off target. 23 seconds left to play here in the half. Boucher against Love. Here's Allen with the second effort. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far. Pass to Banton from deep three-point range. And again, Toronto no up. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers.
16. The Cavaliers, 25.
We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the court for Cleveland, they've got Ricky Rubio, Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez, and it's Stevens in at the 2, and Greg for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Well, Otto Porter rises up, hammers it home on the dunk, and boy, what lift he got on that one.
Rubio left side with the drive, and that one good. Rubio's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs. Toronto shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Trent kicks to Porter. No good with the triple. And Love's got the ball here for Cleveland. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Lopez dishes to Rubio. He gets that one.
You know, how about the big fella making the right play there to create that bucket?
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And a wide open look for Porter. Porter can't get that one to fall. The Cavaliers leading by 12, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
It'll be a Raptors timeout. We know that you want a free t-shirt, so let's get loud. Make some noise, you want, fellas. It's time for your North Star Crew.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Wade. That one wide left.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot. Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Rubio outside. He feeds it to Lopez. Rubio, the pass to Love. Shot clock at 5. And another miss by Cleveland.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
NBA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Another shot. Lopez. Nice D from Porter. Raptors trail by 7. Takes the 3. Boucher's shot is off. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Pass to Stevens. The 9-foot shot. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Rubio. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And after playing 34 games with the Cavs, Ricky Rubio suffered an ACL tear that ended his 21-22 season.
It was heartbreaking, Greg, because Rubio was off to an incredible start. He was averaging 13 points, 6 assists, and 4 boards. And he was proving to be an integral part of what had been a Cavaliers revival.
And another miss by Cleveland. The Raptors have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm.
The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad.
Well, obviously, Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger Mr. Trent, an excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got 11 points.
Well, you get a sense of the touch that Donovan Mitchell has as part of his arsenal. Inside the painted area, he can finish with either hand. That's a pretty play.
Now, here's Porter. Back to Trent. Pass to Banton. From outside, off the mark. Cleveland leading by 7. Allen finds Mobley. Now, Garland. Mitchell outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's an instance where you see the pressure Mitchell puts on a defense. He's aggressive and he's explosive. You've got to deal with both.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Van Vliet against Garland. Three-pointer, LeVert. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Garland with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. From 18 feet away. Rebound by the Raptors. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Siakam for 3. Offensive rebound.
Well, you know this about OG Anunoby. This guy's going to give you tremendous effort nightly. Really good job on the glass.
Now, here's Mitchell. Fires the 3. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's close...
Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
And here is Garland. For the 3. It's hauled in by Achua. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. Trailing by 5. Barnes passes to Achua. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. Bangs home the trifecta.
Now, Fred Van Vliet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
Bobbed up there for Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby from the arc. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Garland looking it over. LeVert in the corner. Knocked away. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Anunoby with it. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Stolen by Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. That shot off the mark. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Mitchell. Oh!
You can see the kind of confidence.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original. Previous plays can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which after the review, the word on the floor is overturned. Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Siakam. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Mitchell in the corner. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 14 points here in the second half.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And a deep three from Van Vliet. And the Raptors miss again.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And Mobley throws it down.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Cavaliers.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
You love the confidence of Van Vliet to take that shot. It's not just confidence, that's shots. That was so deep.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. Back to Garland. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg.
Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Graham. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there when there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers.
up of two of the league's top centers tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor, they can pass, you can run your offense through them, they can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at point guard. And here comes Cleveland. Outside Garland. Here's the three. And it's Miami with a rebound. Here's Butler. Hero outside. Adebayo, a screen on Mitchell. And he's going for the lob. And Adebayo slams it in.
Look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
Mitchell drives in. And Mitchell with the slam.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game. Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. Here's Martin. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Outside Butler. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Fearless play from Butler. Defenses should know he's going to try and draw a foul while shooting. Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Now here's Garland. Adebayo with a steal. Lowry outside. Martin left side. Three-pointer. The rebound by Garland. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to offer multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Now here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Okay, I see you, Garland. I see the bounce for a guy who's only 6'1". He can get up.
Garland against Lowry, and he drives in. Martin outside. Here's Hero, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Garland, no good. The Heat with the lead. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. Hero for 3. Martin finds Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
What a creative slam by Butler, showing off his tremendous athletic ability.
Garland for 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Adebayo's got 6.
Give Adebayo all the credit. The D was there, but he was just determined to score.
Here's Mitchell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number 45.
Now here's Butler. He's got 6. Adebayo, a screen on LeVert. Butler passes to Lowry. Hero against Mitchell. For 3, Lowry. The Heat rebound. The shot won't fall. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside Butler. Pass to Martin. Butler on the wing. He's checked by LeVert. Now Lowry. Kicks it to Hero. And stolen by Mobley. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Give him 8 points now.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
Here's Butler. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Throws it up high. And it's Allen who slams it home.
I love watching Garland because you can just watch his confidence grow, especially when he's out here running these pick and rolls.
Hero for 3. What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for the Cavaliers. 8 points.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Caleb Martin out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low.
2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on his squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. They set a pick. Garland for 3. Lets it fly. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Kicks it to Hero. Martin with a screen on Mitchell. Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Outside Garland. 4-3. That one is off. And the Heat going the other way now. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. Close them in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Mitchell against Hero. Adebayo passes to Hero. Martin with the ball. 6 to shoot. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. Here's Garland. He's got 10. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Outside Garland. And he lobs it up top. And Mobley throws it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
Butler passes to Lowry. Hero outside. Lowry against Allen. Now here's Adebayo. Tightly guarded. Lowry no good. For Cleveland, they've got 3 or 4 field goals in the second quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Outside Mitchell. 1:51 left in the first half. And another basket for Cleveland.
A viable threat from the mid-range. Mitchell is excellent at recognizing when to take these shots. Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Adebayo in the post. Allen defending. Adebayo, no good. LeVert passes to Garland. Mobley on a screen. And Mobley throws it down.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man is going to punish you on that glass.
And Lowry gets doubled. Outside Butler. Clock at 6. Driving inside. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Heat. And Adebayo slams it in.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Mobley on a screen. Garland for 3. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
The quick thinking of Garland in the pick and roll. His decision making is so impressive.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Adebayo. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Allen. The Cavaliers leading. Pass to LeVert. And here's Allen. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And the first one at the line is good.
When you're talking about Mobley, where do you start? In terms of length, skill set, he's got a great offensive skill set, and he's got a great defensive skill set. This man has the old school grit and grind mentality.
Martin. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Cleveland closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And don't go far. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Ricky Rubio, and it's Wade in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And it's Love missing.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Plays with great energy. When Oladipo makes successful drives, things start to open up for the rest of his team.
And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul. Outside Rubio. Love, high post. Shot clock at 6. Good D by your 7.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Robinson finds Oladipo. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside Love. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Miami trailing. And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
There's a screen by Love. Pass to Lopez. Love inside. Yurtseven on him. And it's Love missing. The Heat have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Robinson in the post. Now Yurtseven. Outside Robinson. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Outside Rubio. Lopez, the screen on Oladipo. Pass to Stevens. That one falls, coming off Rubio's feed. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Oladipo against Rubio. The shot by Oladipo, no good. The Cavaliers have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Here's Wade, covered by Strus. The 6-footer. No good off the glass. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Miami has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
2 minutes.
Oladipo, the pass to Strus. Outside Robinson. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland shooting it at 52%. Mobley down low. He's guarded by Oladipo. And Mobley gets it to go.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
And so here is Miami. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Oladipo. No good with a layup. And the Cavs with possession. 6-point game. And now we've got an intentional foul. A line change here for Miami.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Garland. 3-pointer. Cleveland gets it back. Outside for Mitchell. Knocked away. From deep 3-point range. Garland no good. The Heat have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
You love seeing Butler play with this much confidence, looking for his shots and getting them to go down.
Here's Mitchell. And no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Adebayo passes to Hero with the crossover. And that's 2 points on the layup. And now it's just a 2-point Cleveland lead.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Mitchell. Outside for LeVert. The rebound by Lowry. Driving to the basket. That one's good. This game is all even. Lowry's got his first points of the game.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Well, the Heat's shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. And let's take a look at Miami. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Here's Butler. He takes it in. So they take the lead.
Wanting it more, Butler beating good defense. Jimmy's such a fiery guy.
Outside Garland. Yes! And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this was
The previous play is
so many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
It's Lowry with a drive. Martin outside. Hero on the wing. Back to Martin. 5 on the clock. Hero against Mitchell. Takes it inside. Hero, no good. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient.
And, man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You've got to be excited about his future.
And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. From deep, the long-distance 3 is buried. Garland's got 6 here in the quarter.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
Outside for Butler. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player.
Mitchell with the ball. Martin picks him up. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
And he makes both free throws. And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
Mitchell against Hero. Pass to Martin. To stop the run. And so he draws the foul. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But
the previous play is under review.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Hero. The putback. It's good on the putback.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
Garland against Lowry. Now here's Garland. Not a lot of room. Outside for Mitchell. Butler with a steal. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Here's Butler. Pass to Hero. Outside for Butler. Just 3 to shoot.
On defense, it's all about Mobley's length. That's how he smothers shooters.
A shot by Butler, no good. And here's LeVert. He's guarded by Lowry. Now here's Butler. Mobley grabs the board. There's a minute 47 left in the game. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Allen a screen. Garland with the ball. Guarded by Adebayo. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Garland. Down low.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
Martin takes it in. Outside for Butler. A minute 9 left to play in the fourth. And stolen by Mobley. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
I love seeing young players like Garland stepping up to the challenge and being the guy for their team.
Lowry against Garland. Martin up top. This one for three. Again, the Heat misses. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And it's Cleveland's ball. This run now up to 13-2. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. From the arc. Mitchell finds Garland. Up and over Lowry. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The relentless nature of Kyle Lowry. I mean, he brings it night in and night out.
Hero. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great...
Let's meet your
Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Achua in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. And it's Mitchell missing. VanVleet outside. The three. LeVert grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. About a minute played so far here in the first. Can't hit from in close. Smitty OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
And Mitchell is right there.
Don't you love it when Donovan Mitchell throws himself on the offensive glass, putting his athleticism to great use?
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Siakam inside, covered by Mobley. Anunoby has the open look, and the Raptors miss again.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight, is always 2020. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
Now here's VanVleet, stolen by Mitchell. Mobley looking it over. LeVert finds Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
Strong, athletic, aggressive. Mitchell puts maximum pressure on the defense every night.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't it?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Now here's LeVert. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Here's Mobley. He doesn't hit that one. And Toronto will come the other way. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Barnes passes to Achua. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Cleveland leading by 3. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thanks, David. Here's Garland. OG Anunoby making his last shot. Garland the pass to Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And no good that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. Mitchell wide open. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 8.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Pass to Anunoby. Latrey buries it from three-point range. He has 7.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now, here's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Drills the three-pointer.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Garland against Van Vliet. Garland attacking, and they pick up 2. Garland's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Van Vliet finds Siakam. Anunoby with it. Siakam with it. Now defended by Mitchell. No good on the triple. And here is Garland. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 3 in the basket from Siakam. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. On defense, Toronto. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Lobbed up there for Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Now LeVert, following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Passes it to LeVert. Clock at 4. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Defenders haven't figured out Scotty Barnes yet.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago. An average number in that regard.
And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Raptors moving the ball around. Siakam for 3. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Allen kicks to LeVert. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Achua. Feeds it to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Mitchell outside. There's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Now Mitchell, following the miss by Fred VanVleet from deep. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
When Donovan Mitchell gets fired up, you better watch out. We know he's capable of having a big night.
As Anunoby launches it. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got assist number 5 here tonight.
This is the shot you want to get him, an open look from range.
Now, here's Garland. 6 points for him. And then Allen slams it in.
And you can see Allen's eyes light up when he saw the opportunity for that alley-oop and finishing it off in style.
Here's VanVleet. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And stolen by Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And that's what you love seeing from your bigs. Siakam leaving no room for error with the jam.
To the middle. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
VanVleet outside. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The pass to Mobley. And here's LeVert, covered by Barnes. And here's Garland for 3. Mobley on the follow.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. VanVleet passes to Anunoby. Now, here's Siakam, covered by Mobley. Fires from deep. And no good. And so it's Cleveland with their lead.
Your Cavaliers, 28. The Raptors, 22.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. We've got Otto Porter Jr., also Chris Boucher out there, and it's Benton in at the shooting guard position. Allen, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And how about the focus from Allen? Just powering through the physical defense and finding a way to score.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trent outside. Boucher with the ball. Guarded now by Rubio. Rubio against Boucher. The layup off target. The Cavaliers leading by 8.
You know, a few guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr. He can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
Out to the right wing. Here's Stevens. Near the 3-point line, it's Love. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Love's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs. Trent outside. Here's Porter. And it's Wade with the rebound.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
Jay, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
Robin Lopez is checked in for Jared Allen. Raptors trail by 13. Here's Trent. The kick out to Porter. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Rubio looking it over. And here's Love from the arc. The shot, no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. There's Porter with the three. Connects from three-point range. Porter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
In terms of consistency, Porter's put up some incredible seasons from distance.
Rubio outside. Over to the wing. Stevens, the pass away. Over to the left wing. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Rubio. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And, well, when you let the shot clock run down that far, that's the kind of shot you're going to end up with.
Love with the screen on Porter. Wade for 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pass to Porter. Inside. No good that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Trent outside. From deep three-point range. Cans it from downtown. Trent's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Raptors. Rubio outside. Love at the elbow. The kick out to Lopez. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Toronto working the ball around now. Boucher passes to Trent. Going inside. Passes it to Benton. Raptors with a fresh shot clock. Jacks up a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Stevens. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Trent passes to Porter. Back to Trent. Pass to Benton. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. From deep. Garland, no good. Raptors trail by 9. Van Vliet wide open. And again, no good by Toronto. The Cavaliers shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. And it's Mitchell missing. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
LeVert with a wide-open look. It's good from long range. LeVert's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Cleveland going into the break with a 10-point lead. A look at the field goal. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game. Donovan Mitchell.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. We pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Van Vliet way outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Down low, here's Siakam. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. For 3, Mitchell. Cleveland the rebound. Allen kicks to Mobley. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors trail by 9. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. From deep 3-point range, Garland no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his 1st foul of the game. Here's Garland. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. 3-pointer, LeVert.
The length of Scotty Barnes is a difference maker on defense.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. 9-point game. Van Vliet against Garland. Barnes can't get it to go. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. There's the 3.
Defensively, OG Anunoby has all the tools. Athleticism, he can get it done on the perimeter, and has the size to compete inside.
And Van Vliet launches it from deep. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 16th rebound on the night. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Mitchell outside. Lock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. Allen kicks to LeVert. Mobley wide open. Off target with his 3. Raptors trail by 11. Got a piece of it. Stolen by LeVert. Mitchell outside. Shoots the 3. The offensive rebound. Mobley outside. Hits the 3-point foul. Mobley's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Cavaliers.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jared Allen.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Mitchell outside. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. For three, Mitchell hits it from three-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
Fearless at the finish. Fred is just unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Endorse when you're playing in the same conference, the rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake. And when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there's a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Brown. Cavaliers with a rebound. LeVert outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by LeVert.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Now Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Garland for 3. Williams grabs the board. And about a minute gone in the first quarter.
Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, BA, he's also become the emotional leader, one of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
Here's Garland. Uses the glass on the layup.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
And for Garland, Doris, the production has stuck out the most.
Oh, boy. I mean, he's become ultra productive on the offensive end. The points, the rebounds, the assists, all are going up. This guy is becoming one of the most well-rounded young guards in the entire league.
Garland for 3. Again, Garland missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Tatum from long range. They get the rebound.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Garland, the pass to Allen. That shot off.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
A nice shot by Brown.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Here's Garland. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
No one covering.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Jason Tatum has proven to be a knockdown three-point shooter. Huge asset for his team.
Garland for 3. No good on the shot. And the Celtics going the other way now. Smart passes to Williams. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Brown. He's got 6. With the drive. And Brown with the stuff.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
And he lobs it up top. Brown with the steal. Tatum from long range. Drops in the 3. Tatum's got 6 points.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout. Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Nails it from beyond the arc. 7 points in the game.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself, the answer back from distance.
Tatum way outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 so far. The shot by LeVert, no good. Boston has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. It's Brown on the wing. Smart outside. Back to Brown. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Cleveland has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Here's Mitchell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And the 3 off target. It's Brown on the wing. There's Tatum with the 3. Williams. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding? And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the 1. Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum. Over LeVert. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown. Tatum's got 11.
Jason Tatum working into the mid-range area of the floor. Sometimes that's the only shot available.
Garland for 3. And another miss by Cleveland.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Here's Garland. 7 points in the game.
When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes. Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. From beyond the arc, and then some. He's got 14. Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA. And he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
Here's Brown. Driving in.
Well, you've got to appreciate the athleticism of Jaylen Brown. This guy's a quick penetrator who forces defenses to get physical with him.
And he drops the first. And both free throws good for Brown.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive, nice.
Brown passes to Horford. Outside Tatum. For 3. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field. And how about Jaylen Brown, Doris, becoming an offensive monster?
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
Smart outside. Throws it up high. Pass to Brown. Back to Smart. Kick out to Brown. Horford outside. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Smart. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
Tatum against LeVert. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Outside Tatum, 6 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Driving to the basket, throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a three-point play.
Oh, he really fought for that one, battling through contact to complete the play.
Boston with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Outside Tatum. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball. Pretty pass.
Now Love, beyond the arc, hits a three-pointer. Love's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Brown finds Smart. Horford for three. Kicks it out to Smart. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Wade. The Cavs have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Pass to Lopez. Back to Rubio. Fires the three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Tatum passes to Brown. And here's Smart, covered by Rubio. It's stolen by Love. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Stevens, and he jams it home with authority.
Well, stepping up the defensive intensity. How about Kevin Love being committed and getting a steal? Nicely done.
And just totally relentless. Oh.
And so it's Boston up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. More NBA on 2. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
They've got Robin Lopez. Ricky Rubio is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Stevens in at the shooting guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Pass to Tatum. The three. Here's Smart. Now here's Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got a, you know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Rubio against Brogdon. Outside, Williams. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Rubio with the ball. Now guarded by White. Boston's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Griffin in the post, working on Lopez. Outside for Gallinari. To the middle. Here's White. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Stevens. He's got 5. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside Brogdon. Takes it inside. The kick out to Williams. Back to Brogdon. Pass to Griffin. And it's going to be a 3-second call. For Cleveland, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Outside Rubio. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for Cleveland.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Williams. Fires in the triple. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Now here's Rubio. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Brogdon with a bucket.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
Pass to Wade. Launches the 3. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And the Celtics lead by 18.
Yeah, on the catch and shoot game, Derek White very assertive, ready to react.
Here's Rubio. Can they get it? And it's Lopez with the jam.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Wade. Williams defending from about 19. Wade misses.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Stevens' shot is off. The Celtics have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And here's Griffin outside. The shot misses. The Cavaliers have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Here's Wade. He gets it in there. He's got 5.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Outside Brogdon. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Brogdon.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And here's Garland. 7 points in the game. They set a pick. And there's the lob. And Mitchell with the slam.
Guys, how often do you see an alley-oop designed for your guard? Donovan Mitchell defies explanation.
And so it's Boston up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Playing some great basketball. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Boston's shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. On the floor for Boston, Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. Out to Garland, 3-pointer. Puts up a 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Garland with the ball, picked up by Tatum.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
The drive by Brown. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's LeVert for 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Brown passes to Williams. Brown against Garland. Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Outside Garland. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Mitchell with the slam.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Here's Tatum. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Mobley. Banked it in off the glass.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
Outside Tatum. From the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Tatum's got 23 points.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Pass to Smart. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Smart's got his first 2 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
That's how you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley, not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Here's Brown. Mitchell grabs a miss. Cleveland now, time running out. And here's LeVert for 3. Smart grabs a miss.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
Garland for 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
How about the range on that shot? We see you, Darius Garland. Stop showing off.
Outside Tatum. Out to Horford. Fires from deep. Sends it home from 3-point land. And the Celtics lead by 11.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Celtics.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And what a huge performance it was for Jason Tatum.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust. Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Garland, a good look. The offensive rebound. Back to LeVert. Goes back up. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. 19 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Garland for 3. Another miss by Garland. Brown with it. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to